Welcome back. The Bellevue Arts Museum announced its closure to the public back in September after dealing with significant post-pandemic financial challenges, marking an end to an era here in the Pacific Northwest. But the good news is it's not completely gone. Their gift shop is still up and running just in time for holiday shopping. And Tyrah's down in the Arc Lounge with the museum's executive director, Kate Casprowiak-Scher, and shop creative director, Fancy Vargas. Hey, ladies.
Hi, Steve. Kate and Fancy, thanks so much for joining me today.
Oh, thank you, Tyrah.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. So for those who never had the opportunity to visit the Bellevue Arts Museum, just kind of talk about what it meant to the community, what made it special and unique.
So I would say the first thing that makes the museum very unique was that it was a regional art museum. So we were the first opportunity for a lot of local and regional artists to have their first museum exhibit, which is a really big step in an artist's career. The other thing is that we're non-collecting. Okay. So unlike the SAM, Seattle Art Museum, we don't have a permanent collection. That means in the roughly 20,000 square feet of exhibition space, we are constantly changing exhibitions.
Constantly evolving.
That's right.
That so
and pivoting
cool.
to
and
what...
pivoting. So while the museum is closed, the gift shop still functioning and a great way to support small business owners and artists. What led to the decision to keep that space open?
Well, I think it was really important while we go into this, while the museum is closed to the public and we're not featuring exhibits, was to show that we're still here, right? And working with Fancy and her collective of artists was a really important way for us to still maintain our relationships with artists and with the community, and also not be kind of a dark spot on Bellevue Way.
I love that because it's such a great area too. You know, there's tons of people every single day.
That's right.
Yeah. So let's talk about now your curation, I'll say, of unique items in the shop. You've collaborated with a lot of local artists. Kind of just talk about what people can find in there.
Yeah, so we have 28 local Black artists featured. We now have 5 local Black authors, including yourself,
I know.
and 6 local Black businesses, and then we have about 4 different Black artisans as well that are featured in the shop. So we have books and art prints, a couple original pieces, glass art, mosaic art, we have pottery, jewelry, clothing, all the things.
What's been your favorite part about seeing this come to life and helping out other, local artists and small business owners?
So owning a store was never on my list of things I want to do, but I've really enjoyed, I guess, curating the aesthetic of the shop. That has been the most fun, like just figuring out where to place the items and what will catch people's eyes, and even doing research on psychology of purchasing art and just purchasing gifts and how we can use that to really amplify the people who are featured in the shop.
If there is an artist that maybe wants to sell their things in the shop, is there a process? What's kind of the criteria?
Yeah, so they can just reach out on Instagram. We're at cultivate_the_collective, and just DM and inquire about being featured in the shop. I'm actually in the process of putting out a artist call so that we could feature some more artists leading up to the holiday hours for the store.
So the holidays are coming up.
Yeah.
Why should people support, why should people shop local and specifically at the gift shop?
Yeah, I think that it's 2 reasons. First of all, you're amplifying the voices of the underserved community, and then also it's mutually beneficial. They support us, they're also supporting the museum. And then because of Snowflake Lane, the museum is going to do a Bellevue Arts Fair that's going to be in correlation with the hours as well. So it'll give the families an opportunity to come in and support local and shop at the gift shop and with the vendors that are featured within the museum and find someone special a unique gift.
I love Snowflake Lane. It's so fun. Anything else you 2 ladies would like to add?
Well, I would just like to piggyback on what Fancy is saying, because so much of the original intention of the museum is giving artists a platform, regional artists, and the gift shop is certainly a way to do that. And the Holiday Arts Fair, which will be running from November 30th to December 22nd, 4 to 8 p.m. There's over 10,000 people on Bellevue Way every every night, and it's an opportunity to find a unique gift. As Fancy said, that's kind of the middle of a shopping center, right? And it's you're not going to find these types of meaningful gifts really anywhere else in Bellevue. So we couldn't be more fortunate to have Fancy and her collective of artists. And then we are also very excited to have around 20 tables of artists within the first floor of the museum, as well as we're going to have Purple Winery, we're going to have Belden Cafe, and some other kind of cookies and chocolates and all sorts of wonderful gifting opportunities. So I really hope people come by, and it supports the museum in this transitional time. It supports local artists, and it, brings a very, the spirit of the holiday.
Absolutely. Thank you both for joining us here on ARC Seattle and sharing all that information. Steve, it's such a great way to keep the museum alive, like Kate said, during a transitional time.
Exactly. I'm going to that holiday arts fair. That sounds great.
Yes. Steve says he's going to the arts fair.
Okay.
Yay!
Thank you all.